Hello everyone, my name is Rene Martinez and this is my video assignment for FTT 221 ring lapping tool. Not tool, I'm sorry, lab. We're going to be using the ring lapping tools. My instructor name is Duan Hofstiller and today is August 4, 2024. For the first part, I'm gonna do a couple parts in this video. For the first part, what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna be first and most, well, anyway, I want to let everybody know that I'm gonna be working with a firearm. This firearm has no ammunition and there is no live ammunition on my work area. No live ammunition on my bench. Now I am going to clear my firearm to visually inspect it and physically inspect it. There is no live ammunition in this firearm. Been pointed in a safe direction. We're gonna release, and that should be it for this. Now I am not gonna install the rail onto my firearm because it already has a Picatinny rail already on it, but I am going to install it in an aluminum piece that I have drilled and tap holes in it, and I actually aligned it already, so it's not gonna be, it is in a flat surface and a solid surface, but it's not gonna be on my firearm. And also I will install these ring labs onto this part of the Picatinny reel, like the, you know, we have. But I am going to use the Vortex because it has the specs. I don't have the specs for this one, came with the scope. I'm gonna use the spec and tighten it into the appropriated once it's lapped, tightening into the appropriated poundage that it needs to be with a torque screwdriver. Now that I got this already set, I'm gonna grab my screwdriver, make sure this is fit. It doesn't fit there. Gotta make sure the screwdriver fits the screw. Drop it in there, because we don't want to damage the screw at all. Perfect. All right, now that that is rock solid, we cannot move it. I am going to install these ones, Picatinny rails, just so like this. There we go. Remove this a little up. Then once I do this, I am going to I'm also going to install, so that's how it should look on my firearm. But for this part of the video, this is what I'm going to be doing right now. For the second part, I'll be using the other rings and we'll be using my firearm but I just wanted to do the first video as is requested in the assignment. So there it is, and I'll be right back with the second video. So I'll be right back. All right, so I got the other rings and is level this way and this way. They're all level. Now what I am going to do, I'm going to move the level over here a little more this way. All right, and for this we're going to align the pins. Got a set of pins. I'm gonna put one right there for now. Put the other one right there. Oh, you can see it. That is. Oh, what's this? Oh, you can see the difference right there. This definitely needs to be lap, but I did mark the position of how it goes. I don't want to lose track of how they go. That is very important. And I'm just gonna snug, not even tight, I'm just gonna put them so like a little bit tight, just a little bit. A little bit. This is a 30mm alignment, and these are 30mm ring alignment rings. Okay, that is a bit snug. Like I say, I marked them all where they go, like that I don't get them confused. I mark them with a shock pen. Very good to have in your shop. It won't damage the finish. Then my screws right here. Guys, I'm using the Vortex Vortex high mount. These are really good. I mean, they're a little high, but that's not fully tight, but it is a little, you know, so I can move them and see. And I'll show you guys. Okay, get that right there. You see, it is a little bit of an alignment. So we got our lapping kit right here, lapping bar, lapping compound. I'm gonna be using a mixture of two different compounds. I'm gonna be using this Wheeler 220 and these right here is actually really good. It is about 222 ball grinding compound. So now that we know it definitely needs to be lapped, I'm gonna take these off. And now we're gonna go for the second part. We'll be preparing these to be lapped. So what I'm gonna do, Q-tips here. Long Q-tips. I'm gonna be using those. See how thick this is. Well, it's actually really thick. Okay, just trying to use this one first, see how much it will go. This one is a little easier to spread. I'm using quite a bit, but it's definitely a lot easier to spread than the one that came in the kit for school. So making sure all parts of the ring that will need to be lapped have it. Let's see. Okay, that's good. Now I'm gonna show you guys right there. It has the lapping. Right there has the grid to be lapped. I took this from another student that I was watching YouTube videos of. He actually used this exact same thing, ball grinding compound, and it came out really good. So I will be using the same. I'm gonna move this level to the side. The lapping bar. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put a little bit of lapping solution around the bar also. Well, the compound, I'm sorry. Lapping compound on both sides of the bar. I know it looks like it's a lot, but what is gonna be grind is just gonna be in the inside. Making sure everything has a little bit is very important. And I already checked the inside of these. They don't have like a film or nothing like that, so we're gonna go straight to the lapping. There we go. And I got our handle right here. All right, so now we're going to do the process of lapping. Side to side, all around. And we're gonna tie because it will get loose. It will get loose by lapping it. So we tie it a little bit, like a couple, like not even, just a bit. just a bit. If it gets too tight, I can loosen it up a little bit. But we just won. That's great. All right, and I'll continue doing this until I get the desired lapping that I want, and I'll be right back. All right, so I'm all done lapping, and that is how it looks now. And I got the mark. How they go. I use a little carbon destroyer just to clean the lapping solution out, because it was all over. So it is a pretty messy procedure. Let me show the other one. So like there is a little bit of the bluing left. I mean, it usually says from 70 to 80% will need to be lab. I went a little farther than that, and I think I did pretty well, which is like basically 100% lapped. I still gotta clean this firearm after. But here is the other pieces right there. Good lining too. Alright, now we're gonna put the alignment pins and see what the lapping did. Let me take this, I'm done with this. Gloves. Throw this away in the trash can. Alright, let's see. The alignment pins. Gotta make sure that is good. It's very important to put it in the correct order all the time. The screws with the screw they belong with, the head of the ring with the head of the ring. Then I'm gonna be that is looking pretty damn good. Let's see, let's just tie them up to hand, just like hand tight, snug, but I'm able to move it still. Let me see. Still pretty loose, so there you go, just hand tight. We have about the same amount of All right. So the lapping did freaking wonders. Look at that, perfectly aligned. Nice, 100% aligned. All right. All right, I did already show the internals after lapping, clean and everything. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take these out and install the scope. But before I do that, I need to put Loctite on these screws, like that, and it takes about 10 minutes to dry. So I am gonna apply the Loctite on the screws. And I'll be right back with the scope mounted and leaving some space, clearance space and everything else. So I will be right back once these screws are dry with the Loctite. All right. So I have settled the scope. It is level this way, and it is level. We gotta play with it a little more, but it's pretty much level to the middle. Now with that said, I do need to play a little bit more. These rings are torqued for 10 pounds right now. I'm gonna go about 15 pounds now, which is gonna be yeah, well, that's good. Okay, all right. Oh yeah. All right. So for the rings, I'm gonna torque them to 25 pounds. The base are torqued to 30 pounds. Spec. So actually, to tighten the screws will be tightened at 15 pounds, which is what it is right now at 15 pounds. I am not gonna tighten it anymore. I'm just gonna do one more check that it is what it is. 15 pounds, yeah. Perfect. And perfect. All right. So now to shake the base, I do have my other level right here, and this one of course don't work because it's not magnetic, but yeah, because it's aluminum. So I'm just gotta put it right there, and it looks like we are level. Let me see, just hold it right there to the base. right there. So we are all level. Let me see if you guys can see both. Both of them are level to the maximum. And that should be it. That is my FTT 221 ring lapping tool. Ring lapping lab tool. Lab. Alright. And again, this is Rene Martinez. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful week.